Okay, so I just came across this utility that can tweak a ton of Windows settings. I mean, we're talking about disabling Defender and even Cortana.
Wait, seriously, disabling Windows Defender. That's a bold move. I can see the appeal, but isn't that risky?
Totally, but think about it. Some users might want to optimize performance, especially gamers. It feels like a balance between security and speed.
Right, and I get that, but doesn't that assume users know what they're doing? I mean, turning off key protections could backfire.
Good point, it's definitely a double-edged sword. Also, it can remove telemetry and stop data collection. That's a big deal for privacy.
Absolutely, but the evidence on whether these tweaks actually improve performance is mixed. Some say yes, some say no.
Yeah, and there's the whole idea of user customization. It's like if you took your smartphone and made it a personalized experience.
Exactly, but it makes me wonder, how much customization is too much? At what point do we lose the essence of the operating system?
That's a fascinating question. We could end up with a system that's so customized it's practically unrecognizable.
And what about updates? This utility can disable those too. I mean, that's a slippery slope into software hell.
Right? Imagine not updating a vital security patch because you disabled updates for performance. Talk about risky.
And there's also the concern of compatibility. If you're running a modified version of Windows, can you even rely on these tweaks?
Good point, the utility is designed for official Windows images, so modified versions could cause issues. That's a major caveat.
Speaking of caveats, disabling all those system services could lead to unexpected problems, right?
Definitely, users might find that some applications rely on those services. It could break things.
Exactly. It's like a game of Jenga. Pull out the wrong piece and the whole thing could tumble down.
Such a great analogy, and then there are all those pre-installed apps like OneDrive and Edge. Removing them seems tempting.
For sure. But I wonder if users realize that removing built-in apps might affect other software dependencies.
That's insightful, and what about the power settings for audio drivers? Is that really a common annoyance?
Surprisingly, yes. A lot of people experience sound delays, and tweaking those settings might help.
Interesting, it's like tackling common annoyances directly, but what about the average user? Will they even know to adjust those?
Good question. I think there's a learning curve here. A tutorial or guide would be essential to help users navigate.
Totally, it's about empowering users without overwhelming them. Education plays a huge role here.
Right, and then there's the aspect of executing custom scripts with elevated privileges. That feels a bit risky.
Yeah, it does. There's a lot of potential for misuse, but it could also allow for some powerful customizations.
Exactly. It's like giving someone the keys to a sports car. They could use it to impress, but they could also crash.
Great metaphor, and I have to mention, there's also the need to disable antivirus to use this utility effectively.
That raises alarms. Disabling antivirus opens a whole Pandora's box of security risks. It's a tough trade-off.
Exactly, balancing performance and security is such a delicate act. I wonder how many people really weigh these choices.
It's probably a mix, right? Some do their research, while others dive in head first without a clue.
So true, it's fascinating how different users approach technology. Some want full control, while others just want it to work.
Ultimately, it feels like this utility caters to a very specific audience, the tech-savvy who love tinkering.
And that's exciting, but it also underlines the importance of user responsibility in these tweaks.
Absolutely. So, if you could tweak one thing on your Windows system, what would it be?
Probably disabling the telemetry. I like the idea of reclaiming my data. What about you?
I think I'd go for removing the built-in apps. Just have a clean slate to start with.
That's a solid choice. It's like clearing clutter in your workspace. Fresh start feels good.
Exactly. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility. We must tread carefully.
For sure, it's all about finding that balance between freedom and security, makes you think.
Absolutely. So, what's the takeaway? Maybe to embrace customization but be aware of risks.
Totally customize wisely, folks, and always do your research before diving into the deep end.